Hello class, this is Scott Caruso here to talk to you about my week 1 project in MiU 1206. I'll show you what I built in just a couple minutes, but first I just want to talk generally about how the week went. Overall, I thought it was pretty successful. I'm happy with what I built for the most part. What really went well, I was really happy with the JavaScript that I built for the main page. I wanted to make sure that some of the links that I put on the main index page worked, particularly the data management links, the ones that let you clear all your data and add dummy data and things like that. And I was really happy with the way that it turned out. The JavaScript, first time, first try, no errors, no bugs, anything, wrote and executed perfect, and I was very, very happy about that. It gives me confidence that going forward I'll be able to generate JavaScript quickly and at least relatively painlessly. On the other hand, the thing that didn't go so well was the creation of the images for the site. Not that it was necessarily hard or took a lot of time, but I don't fancy myself a designer. I'm terrible with graphics. I'm not much of an artist, and I'm really concerned that it just doesn't look particularly aesthetically pleasing. Like, I think the color palette's okay, and I think the layout's fine. I'm just not really happy with the images, and I know I'm never going to be particularly great at generating images, so I'm a little concerned with how that's going to hold me back going forward. In thinking about how this reflects back on previous life and experience and whatnot, I think back to when I was younger and I was playing baseball in middle school and high school, and really learning the nuance of catching, like the catcher position. And I'm kind of using this as a metaphor for the JavaScript. I spent months and months really practicing the nuances and learning new techniques on a week-to-week basis, the proper way to throw, because a catcher has to throw differently to get the ball down to second base than other positions do, the proper way to set up, things like that. And eventually it felt like it started to become second nature to me. And though I wouldn't dare suggest that JavaScript is second nature to me right now, I would suggest that it is going easier, and it is similar to the way that I started to learn how to play the catcher position better. I've really finally started to get it, and it's coming better to me. For the future, I think it's pretty obvious. Work-life balance is a big deal to me. I have a wife and I have a kid, and if I can get through these projects, at least the JavaScript portions, more quickly, more efficiently, that gives me more time with my family. So I have incentive to learn and continue to get better, so that these projects don't take me 12 hours a week to do. It's just the way it is. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I built and compare it to the way it used to look, and I can talk about why I made some of the decisions. Talking specifically about the feature search browse components, I'll walk through them real quick. You'll find the search feature right up near the top, and though I don't necessarily think that searching by keyword is going to be the most common usage of this application, I do think users have come to intuitively expect a search function to be at or near the top right portion of the page. So maybe this specific location below the logo may change. I may move it to above the logo to get it really at the top of the page. I do think users intuitively expect that sort of functionality to be there, and that's why I decided to place that up near the top right. On the other hand, as I first started trying to figure this application out, or the revamp of the application out, the user on the go, is he really going to be sitting there and wanting to add 15, 30, 45 different magic cards that he's just procured at the hobby store via his mobile device? That seems more like something that he would do at his desktop computer through some other, more traditional web-based application. Though he still has the ability to do it down here in the data management section if he has a particular card he wants to add. I think the user is more likely to want to use this application to view the cards that he's got currently active, the ones he's playing with, so he can devise strategies going forward for the matches he's going to play. So I wanted to make sure that that feature was called out front and center here in the feature section. And then in Browse, I titled them as search functions. I gave the user a number of different options for how he's going to browse. None of these actually work yet. They just take you to dummy pages that I've set up. But as you can see, the user will be able to browse all cards that he's got, browse by card colors, because magic cards have a number of different colors, browse by card type, like creature, land, etc. And then I may, even going forward, allow a more advanced search, so the user can search for cards that he has a particular amount of love for, or some other different features. But right now, I think these three core browse functions are the ones that are the most important to the end user. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you all next week. Thank you.